sa ligaya, magkukulitan nang hindi magsawa. Kulitan na hatid, pakinggan na ito sa phone. Tawanan na lang yan sa PC mo, ayang pakinggan. Kulitan tawanan, ang hatid namin sa tuwing hapunan. Kulitan tawanan, pampawi natin sa kalungkutan. Kulitan tawanan, ang hatid namin sa tuwing hapunan. Kulitan tawanan, itabi ang lungkot, ibigay ang saya ng buhay.
Anong oras na? Oras na para mas Kulitan na!
Amigo, baka naman ta nga, Raincarl, anay ko, anigo. Jabal. Jabal lang talaga yung naalala ko doon. Hello po mga kaibigan! Eto na, mag-iingay na naman tayo. Yan ang gusto nyo, di ba? Mag-iingay lang tayo. Diyos ko. Talaga ba yung ba gusto nyo? Hello mo mga kaibigan! Welcome po dito sa
Kulitan na!
Oras na naman yan, 5 p.m. Nako, what are you waiting for? Nako. Nako. Ano reaction yun? Medyo na bago yung look natin dito sa babae, no? Pumangit no? Sorry. Wala tayong magawa Dapat bagong taon, bagong itsura tayo. Sumasayaw ako. Sorry. What you waiting for? Ay, magsimula sa pinaka-topic natin dyan. COVID-19 updates muna tayo.
Kulitan na!
Report! Pantay COVID-19 sa Kulitan Na! Lagpas 3 milyon na po mga kaibigan ang tinamaan ng sakit na COVID-19 dito sa Pilipinas matapos makapagtala ang DOH ng karagdagang 28,007 new cases ngayong araw, January 11, 2022. Sa kabuuan, 3,026,473 na tinamaan ng COVID-19 dito sa Pilipinas. 181 mga kaibigan. 181,016 sa mga ito ay aktibong kaso ng COVID-19. 4,471 naman ang mga gumaling ngayong araw, kaya sa kabuuan ay 2,792,946 na ang gumaling sa COVID-19 dito sa Pilipinas. Nadagdagan naman mga kaibigan ng 219 ang mga nasawi, kaya sa buwan ay 52,511 na ang nasawi sa COVID-19 sa Pilipinas.
Kulitan na!
Report! Pantay COVID-19 sa Kulitan Na! And ang pinakamagandang balita dito mga kaibigan, karamihan sa mga nagkaroon ng severe and yung basta yung mataas pa sa mild na symptoms, critical yon, severe and critical na kaso ng COVID-19 ay karamihan doon ay mga hindi bakunado. So vaccines really work mga kaibigan. Kaya kung hindi pa kayo bakunado ay magpabakuna na po kayo mga kaibigan. Lalo na kung eligible kayo, if you're, ewan ko kung aprobado na yung 5 years old pataas, pero yung 18 years old pataas na wala pang bakuna, sana po ay magpabakuna po tayo dahil kita nyo, gumagana naman po talaga yung COVID-19 kapag, COVID-19 yung vaccines. Talagang gagana yung COVID-19, bobo pa ako. Diyos ko naman. Anyway, talagang gumagana po yung COVID vaccine. Kaya karamihan talaga sa mga nagkaroon ng severe and critical na cases ay mga unvaccinated. Napaka-rare lang. Actually, ang huli kong nakita ata sa news is 95% sa mga iyon ay hindi bakunado. Kaya yung iba is parang rare chance lang o kaya na-develop dahil may sakit na talaga sila. Yun talaga yun. Kaya magpabakuna na po kayo. And kung eligible po kayo kumuha ng booster shot, magpa-booster shot na din po tayo mga kaibigan. Okay, so mga topic natin ngayong araw. Nasa na yung topic tingin natin? Ito. Una mga kaibigan, complex servers hack. Downloaded data may include information that could affect the 2022 elections. 2 linggo health break sa Philippine schools. Pinag-uusapan, gano'n. At US surgeons successfully implant pig heart in human. Yan ang mga pag-uusapan natin ngayong araw. Naglalag yung laptop. Yung Streamlabs ko pahinto-hinto. Unahin muna natin mga kaibigan yung mahalaga dahil nagkakaroon nga tayo ng parang surge sa COVID, yung mga nagka-COVID. Ito. 2-week quarantine health break in alert level 3 schools urge. So this is an article from ABS-CBN News. Thousands of teachers report flu-like symptoms. Sabi ng ACT. Ano yung ACT? Okay, basahin na natin tong article. A teachers group on Tuesday called on the government to declare a 2-week health break in schools under alert level 3 as the country grappled with resurgence in COVID-19 infections. Ito yung ACT. So, the Alliance of Concerned Teachers made the appeal after its chapter in the National Capital Region conducted a survey involving 7,448 public school teachers, which found that 55.1% of respondents are experiencing flu symptoms. So, ito yung sabi ni ACT Secretary General Raymond Basilio sa isang statement. Teachers and students alike are struggling to keep holding classes amid this Omicron-driven surge. Dagdag pa niya, either we're sick or we're taking care of family members who are. It's only humane to give all of us a break amid this outbreak. Siyempre, di pa pahay kang deped dyan. Deped pa ba? Gusto naman. The most common symptoms experienced by NCR teachers are cold. So 46.6% ng mga na-survey ay mayroon daw cold at pag-ubo naman is 44.5%. ACT teachers have also reported a drop in class participation due to many students also having flu. So marami na din nagkakaubot sipon o lagnat trangkaso ganon. Ito sabi ni Basilio, hindi si Lord patawad na Basilio this time should be 100% dedicated to getting better and thus should not be utilized for asynchronous classes nor for webinars or whatnots. At ACT believes a 2-week break would be sufficient since it is equivalent to the number of required quarantine days for COVID positive patients. So, sinabi nila na okay lang na 2 weeks ang ibigay dahil yun naman daw yung araw sa mga nagka-quarantine na may COVID na sakit. Or yung mga kina-quarantine lang, yung mga tawag dito, mga parang yung dating tawag is persons under investigation ata yung ganun. Yung mga naka-quarantine is 2 weeks talaga ang minimum nila. Ewan ko ngayon kasi mainit na topic yung pagbibigay ng 5 days. Sino po kayo ang nakapag-isip nun? 5 days lang daw para mag-quarantine yung mga medical workers dahil kulang na daw sa tawag dito, sa mga medical frontliners. Yung reason kung bakit gusto nila implement yon is maganda naman, pero yung i-implement na 5 days, delikado. Baka mahawa pa yung mga pasyente nila ng COVID, di ba? Lalo na kung non-COVID patients lang, inang yan. The group survey also showed that 76.2% of the teachers have not received medical support, any leeway at work, or financial aid. So, walang binibigay na dagdag siguro para sa paggamot. As of writing, the Department of Education has yet to respond to ABS-CBN News request for a comment. In higher education, colleges and universities decide. The Declaration of Health Breaks, said Commission on Higher Education Chairman Prospero de Vera. So, sa CHED, yung mga CHED schools naman or yung mga college schools or higher education, pinapa-approve na, parang bahala na yung school nila na magbigay ng health break. So, maganda din naman yun. Ito sabi ni De Vera, the policy on declaring health, wellness, academic breaks has always been a decision of individual HEI or higher education institution based on the health conditions on the ground. Dagdag pa niya mga kaibigan, there is no need for a change in policy. Ayan. So, class suspension. So, maraming nagsuspinde ng klase mga kaibigan, lalo na yung mga higher education institution. Last week, several HEIs and private schools announced class suspension from January 10 onwards, citing the rise in COVID-19 cases. The Coordinating Council of Private Education Association of the Philippines, COCOPEA, said the class suspension period should be used to ramp up COVID-19 vaccination among students and school personnel. So, sabi ni COCOPEA Managing Director Joseph Noel Estrada, school closures will not be the answer. We have to focus more on vaccination. NCR and surrounding provinces where majority of the new COVID-19 cases comes from are under Alert Level 3 until January 15. Under Alert Level 3, in-person classes are prohibited. Kaya yung tawag dito, yung face-to-face classes namin dito sa lugar namin, nakansela tuloy. So, under Alert Level 3, in-person classes are prohibited in basic education with students studying through distance learning modalities. Meanwhile, HEIs are allowed to hold face-to-face instruction at 30% capacity. Ito, kahapon mga kaibigan, nagkaroon ng record high case na dagdag na 33,169. Buti na lang may record na Filipino Pride! Charot lang. Ayan naman sabi niya mga kaibigan sa pagbibigay ng 2-week health break na sa mga public schools. So, comment nyo lang yan mga kaibigan. Okay! Next natin mga kaibigan. Unahin muna natin tong US surgeon successfully implant pig heart in human. So, mukhang another naman to, advancement sa medical field. US surgeons have successfully implanted a heart from a genetically modified pig in a human patient, a first of its kind procedure. The University of Maryland Medical School said Monday. So this is from GMA News Online to mga kaibigan. The surgery took place Friday and demonstrates for the first time that an animal heart can survive in a human without immediate rejection, the medical school said in a statement. The patient, David Bennett, had been deemed ineligible for human transplant. The 57-year-old Maryland resident is being carefully monitored to determine how the new organs perform. Ano sabi ni David Bennett to? It was either die or do this transplant. I want to live. I know it's a shot in the dark, but it's my last choice. Bennett, who has spent last several months bedridden on a life support machine, added, I look forward to getting out of bed after I recover. The Food and Drug Administration granted emergency authorization for the surgery on New Year's Eve as a last-ditch effort for a patient who was unsuitable for conventional transplant. Ito sabi ni Bartley Griffith, who surgically transplanted the pig heart. This was a breakthrough surgery and bring us one step closer to solving the organ shortage crisis. Patay. Pero okay na din yun para may madugtong na buhay pa rin sa mga tao. We are proceeding cautiously but we are also optimistic that this first-in-the-world surgery will provide an important new option for patients in the future. So magkakatotoo na rin in the future yung ipalit mo yung mata mo sa aso. Yung sinasabi ng mga nanay. Konti na lang! Papalit na natin yung mata natin sa aso! Bennett's donor pig belonged to a herd that had undergone a genetic editing procedure to knock out a gene that produces a particular sugar, which would otherwise have triggered a strong immune response and led to organ rejection. The editing was performed by biotech firm Revivicor, who has also supplied the pig used in a breakthrough kidney transplant on brain-dead patient in New York in October. That donated organ was kept in a machine to preserve it ahead of surgery, and the team also used a new drug along with conventional anti-rejection drugs to suppress the immune system and prevent it rejecting the organ. It is an experimental compound made by Kiniksa Pharmaceuticals. About 110,000 Americans have currently waiting for an organ transplant, and more than 6,000 patients die each year before getting one, according to official figures. So, mahalaga din tong pangyayari na ito para sa mga may balak magpa-organ transplant or kailangan magpa-organ transplant. Ba't may balak? Ba't may balak yung sinabi ko no? Ay, bebenta mo tapos papalitan mo ng atay ng aso. Bebenta mo yung atay mo tapos papasok mo naman yung atay ng aso ng kapitbahay nyo no? Lalo na maingay. To meet demand, doctors have long been interested in so-called xenotransplantation or cross-species organ donation, which experiments tracing back to the 17th century. Early research focused on harvesting organs from primates. For example, ano ba yung... Oh, ba't nagiging yung ano ko? Koreano ba ako, ha? Early research focused on harvesting organs from primates. For example, a baboon heart was transplanted into a newborn known as Baby Faye in 1984. But she survived only 20 days. Today, pig heart valves are widely used in humans, and pig skin is grafted on human burn victims. Pig makes the ideal donor because of their size, their rapid growth, and large litters, and the fact that they are already raised as a food source. So, konti na lang tao na rin ang kakainin natin. Yung mga natira sa pinatransplant. Kadiri! Sorry. Ano masasabi niya sa breakthrough thingy na ito? Nababahala ba kayo o na-miss kayo dahil pwede na nating gamitin ang mga parte ng kung ano-ano para mabuhay tayo, di ba? Ewan ko ano masasabi ko. Next topic mga kaibigan. Comelec servers hack. Patay. Downloaded data may include information that could affect 2022 elections. This is from Manila Bulletin. Sensitive voter information may have been compromised after a group of hackers was allegedly able to breach the servers of the Commission on Election or Comelec, downloading more than 60 gigabytes of data that could possibly affect the May 2022 elections. This was discovered by the Manila Bulletin Tech News team, which found that the hackers group managed to breach the system of the Comelec last Saturday, January 8, 2022, and downloaded files that include, among others, username and pins of vote counting machines. Aray. Madali na mahak mga kaibigan yung mga vote counting machine na yan. Patay tayo. Tayo ay kontrolado na ng mga hacker. Sir lang. In a call to MB Tech News Monday, January 10, 2022, Jimenez said he has yet to get a reply from the Comelec Steering Committee. The other downloaded files were network diagrams, IP addresses, list of all privileged users, domain admin credentials, list of all passwords and domain policies, access to the ballot handling dashboard, and QR code captures of the Bureau of Canvassers with login and password. So, sana habang marami pang time, mapalitan itong mga to para maging fair ang botohan. Pero, wag sana uling makompromise yan. Ano sabi ng MB Tech News? Sensitive data downloaded also included list of overseas absentee voters, location of all voting precincts with details of board of canvassers, all configuration lists of the database, and list of all user accounts of Comelec personnel. A source conducted MB Tech News last Saturday, January 8, 2022 to provide information that there was an ongoing hack of Comelec servers. MB Tech News promptly verified this information and found that there was indeed an ongoing hacking of the servers. So, sana mahinto ito para pero 60 gigabytes of data, ang dami nun Million tao na rin yun kung sakali. Okay, further investigation showed the extent of the hacking to include Comelec information that were stolen by the hackers. So, sana hindi mahack ang mga vote counting machines sa darating na halalan 2022. And sana paigtingin nila yung security, sana doon sila mag-invest. Kasi ngayon, karamihan sa mga ginagawa natin is online na, kaya kailangan talaga mag-invest ng government sa pagpapaigting ng security ng mga websites or ng kung ano-ano ng mga government agencies para mapagkatiwalaan naman yung mga yon ng mga tao. Kasi ang hirap nun no? Pinagkakatiwalaan mo, ibigay yung data mo sa government pero iahak lang ng mga gagong hacker na yan. Tapos ang malala pa, baka makontrol tayo ng mga hacker na yan. Lalo na sa darating na election dahil yun nga yung nahack, baka gamitin nila yung information na yun para i-hack yung mga vote counting machines para kapag nag-insert ka ng ballot, maiba yung mga maboto mo, di ba? Parang automatic bong 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 bong. Okay, wala akong sinasabing yung team nila ang nag-hack, pero baka ganun lang yung mangyayari. Baka lang naman, pero sana wag. Diba? Delicades yun. Okay, habang marami pa tayong mga kaibigan, hanap tayo ng short news dahil natapos na natin yung mga balita natin. Okay, hanap tayo ng mga balita. Ito, Comelec eyes airing promulgation of decision on DQ cases versus Bongbong. Ito, mabilis lang to. The commission, kasi naman nung nakaraan Okay, for the first time nagkaroon na po ng totoong degree si Marcos, 37.8 degree. The Commission on Election plans to air the promulgation of the decision on the disqualification cases against presidential aspirant and former Senator Ferdinand Bongbong Marcos Jr. Poll Commissioner Rowena Ganzon said Tuesday, ito sabi ni Ganzon sa tweet, on or before January 17, the Comelec First Division will promulgate its resolution on the DQ cases versus Marcos Jr. If not too risky, we will read it in the session hall on live stream. So mapapanood kung hindi daw masyadong risky yung pangyayari, baka i-live stream nila yung promulgation na yan. On Monday, Guanzon, who presided over the preliminary conference on the disqualification cases versus Marcos last Friday, said the petitions were already submitted for resolution and assigned to a commissioner who will write the decision. Raffle up two Marcos Jr. cases is done. The cases are submitted for resolution and has been assigned to opponent. Tama ba to? Opponente. Hindi ko alam, basta PONENTE. Yun yung ano niya. Yun yung sabi ni Guanzon sa isa pang tweet. So far, the Comelec junk two petitions against Marcos' candidacy, the one filed by Tiburcio Marcos and the other filed by Danilo Lihay. Comelec spokesperson James Jimenez recently said there is one petition to cancel Marcos' certificate of candidacy for president and 4 disqualification cases against the former senator which are still pending with the poll body. So, marami pa ring disqualification cases ang pinag-aanuhan na ng Comelec dito. Ano kaya magiging hudyat? Alamin natin yan sa mga susunod na araw. Hanggang January 17, abangan natin yan. Hanap pa tayo ng mga short bursts na news. Hanap tayo. Running Man Philippines malapit na sa GMA. This 2022 daw. Sana matuloy. Diyos ko naman. Last year pa yun Kundi last year on 2020 pa yun Understandable naman kung 2020, pero kung 2020 pa nila sinabi yun, delikado. Buti 2020 nila sinabi, di okay lang. Okay. Ano pa ng mga balita habang may 3 minutes pa tayo. Okay. Ano bang mga balita ngayon? Hindi ko alam ang balita ngayon. O ito pa, may nagpapakalat ng fake news against Lenny Robredo, pero deleted naman na yung post, pero medyo kumakalat pa rin yung mga screenshot. Ito. So, sinasabi sa isang post na yung teleconsultant ni Madam, yun yung yung tawag nila kay Lenny Robredo, Madam. Gusto ko naman kayo mga comedy nyo. Golden, parang Talyano gold nyo. Yung teleconsultant ni Lenny Robredo is just gathering personal information of voters. Ingat kayo, desperate move. Tapos may nag-retweet, nag-screenshot nung post na yon and tinweet niya, sabi, "Yap, tinanong pa ang precinct number." Ako, ang galing, ang galing. Ito yung post naman ni Lenny Robredo about that. Fake news at the height of the war surge is unforgivable. We do not ask for precinct numbers. Anyone can try our Bayanihan i-consulta page. We cater to everyone. Walang pinipili. Hindi pa eleksyon. Ginagawa na namin ito. Hindi sa pagbubuhat ng bangko pero yung consistency sa serbisyo, may eleksyon o wala, hindi naman matatawaran. Yung nakapagbigay na resibo, yung thousands of patients na natulungan na, yung more than 1,000 volunteer doctors and more than 3,000 medical volunteers. Advice lang sa mga naninira, baka gusto nyo lang tumulong. Grabe pangangailangan ng mga kababayan natin ngayon. Let us report these fake news purveyors. Kasi naman, ba't kasi mag-ano ka ng mga fake news na yan? Actually, may napanood ako sa TikTok na kapag qualified ka sa nila and meron kang COVID, bibigyan ka nilang healthcare package. Malaki yung box na binigay. Hindi naman siya ganun kalaki, parang ganyan, and almost complete na. Tapos parang bibigyan ka ata weekly para matugunan yung needs mo for healing, para gumaling ka sa COVID-19. And then from time to time ata ay tawag dito, iaano ka nila, parang i-consult ka nila, parang tatawagan ka nila para alamin yung condition mo after nung tawag dito nung nagpagamot ka sa kanila. So tawag dito, ino-observe ka, parang ganon, ino-observe ka para malaman nila kung gumaling ka na ba talaga or hindi pa. So kung hindi pa, tuloy-tuloy pa rin yung pagbibigay. And hindi lang naman yun yung binibigay ng Bayanihan i-consulta, parang nagbibigay din sila ng teleconsult, tama ba? Nakalimutan ko yung tawag. Basta yung remote na pagbibigay ng consultation. So kung gusto niyo lang magpa-check if meron kang kung ano-ano sakit and wala kang mahanap na hospital para ma-check yon, you can try the Bayanihan i-consulta. So kontakin nyo lang yung page nila, hanapin natin, Bayanihan i-consulta. Ayan. So yung page nila is merong 192,000 likes. Gayahin natin si Rudy Baldwin. Yan, libre and consultation para sa outpatient cases sa NCR at karatig lugar na walang access sa doktor or telecommunication platform. So, sa mga nais magpa-i-consulta, bisitahin ang ating Bayanihan i-consulta Facebook page, bit.ly/Bayanihan i-consulta, at i-click ang send message button. Yun yung, para kung gusto nyo manghingi ng consultation, kontakin nyo na sila. Anyway, maraming salamat po sa inyong panonood, pakikinig at pakipagkulitan na tawanan dito sa
Kulitan Na!
next weekend. Pasensya na po kung Martes na naman ako nag-live. Pero next week, sure na, Lunes na. Next week sa Lunes, tuloy-tuloy pa rin po ang Kulitan Na tawanan dito sa
Kulitan Na!
Thank you! Next week ulit, bye-bye!
Anong oras na? Oras na para mag Kulitan Na!
Tayo ay magsaya at iwanan ang problema. Mag-e-enjoy ka sa ligaya, magkukulitan nang hindi magsawa. Kulitan na hatid, pakinggan na ito sa phone. niyang pakinggan. Kulitan tawanan ang hatid namin sa tuwing hapunan. Kulitan tawanan, pampawi natin sa kalungkutan. Kulitan tawanan ang hatid namin sa ating hapunan. Kulitan tawanan, itabi ang lungkot, ibigay ang saya ng buhay.
Anong oras na? Oras na para Kulitan na!